Good evening, everyone. I am so excited for tonight's call. The Detox Divas are bringing you a fantastic way to supercharge your drink to drop journey with the Berberine ACV and essential oils. There's several essential oils that I could have chosen, but I chose a couple that we really haven't talked about on a call before. So I wanted to highlight those. And I didn't want to run out of time either and go into Marcus's time slot for the trainings that we get within the company. It's just amazing. So my name is Tina Huerman. I'm the owner and founder of the Detox Divas. I'm a wife, a mother, and a grandmother. My two grandchildren call me Grandma Rockstar. I'm a mindset coach, a wellness advocate. I'm an author and motivational speaker. Actually, my first book collaboration will be coming out at the end of July, so I'm super excited about that. We meet every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central at this link, coffeetalkwithtina.com, and you are invited to join us every week and bring a guest if you'd like, because they're always fun calls, very educational, especially if you're a research geek like me and like to know the backstory on why the products are so amazing and brilliantly formulated. So the Green Organics company is the parent company for Heart and Body Naturals and Go to Sauna. And we here want to build an extraordinary company making such a positive difference in the health of people worldwide with products we proudly stand behind and a 100% no questions asked guarantee. That was really important to me when I came on, because we all know that some products don't work for everyone, and some people will buy it and then they'll decide they don't want to take it and they want their money back. So that way I want to make sure that my clients are very happy with the transaction, because then they'll always come back. So our belief system is very simple and has been demonstrated every day for the past 8 years to always be authentic, ethical, and transparent without favoritism, while respecting the invaluable partnership with our consultants who are a volunteer workforce. I'm happily a volunteer workforce or work person with this company, and Green Organics are here to help you live a more vibrant and healthy life. Paula Scarcella up there on the top right is our CEO and the owner, founder. Ben Scarcella is her husband, and both are just so compassionate and heart-centered when it comes to making an impact on your health and your wealth if you choose that journey with us. Either way, we're happy to have you here tonight. I want to take a moment real quick and introduce the sheer brilliance of our formulator, Alexandria Brighton. She's globally known for her passion for plant therapy, aromatherapy, Ayurvedic medicine, herbal medicine. She actually sleeps with her books, her healing books, from what I've been told, and she's also has many manuscripts basically that she's written but have never been published, and those things are just full of formulations and different ways to help the body heal itself. Because our next screen, we're going to talk about that FDA disclaimer. But she's a formulator and educator, owner of the Brighton Institute of Botanical Studies, creator of the Degenerative Disease Clinic in Mexico. She created her own herbal pharmacy, so she does not go to a traditional pharmacy. She goes to her plants in her books and formulates what is needed in that moment, which it will be put on her heart as far as what the world needs for a product or what we need in the field. And she will go into the lab and create that. And because of her reputation, she also gets first harvest rights around the world, which is pretty phenomenal, because that means that you're getting the most potent of the ingredients that can be sourced from around the world and the most pure. So, as I said, the disclaimer that I have to say before every call, and make sure that you understand the statements that we made in this presentation by the Detox Divas, our websites, Heart and Body Natural, Go to Sauna, Green Organics companies, literature, and presentations have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. The Green Organics company, Heart and Body Naturals, Go to Sauna products are not intended to diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any diseases. The information that we're going to share tonight on our websites, in literature, and in presentations is not intended as medical advice and is not intended to replace the relationship you have with your primary health care provider. And hopefully that primary health provider is a holistic minded healthcare provider. So a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, we launched this amazing powder that you drink first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. It's called Berberine. We did a call. We've done several calls on this. I know the Weekly Buzz and the Health Queens have covered this on their calls on Wednesdays. And but we want to talk just real quickly about this before we get into the essential oils. In here is ashwagandha. An Indian Journal of Psychological Medicine said sensual ashwagandha. Sensual ashwagandha is actually a patented ashwagandha, and you can actually search sensual on the PubMed and the different sites because it has its own testing that has been done on that specific product ingredient. And so we have access to that sensual ashwagandha, and it is in our berberine. So anyway, it reduces stress and anxiety levels by lowering the cortisol. How many times have we talked about or heard about cortisol levels and stress levels and things like that? We did a call on that, I think it was last week, on the cortisol level. So ashwagandha is one of the most important ingredients in this to help with those cortisol levels. And then we've got the barberry root, the berberine, which is a chemical from the barberry tree or plant bush. Thank you. It's a phytomedicine. Research indicates that berberine can modulate the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal, the HPA axis, which is responsible for stress response, thereby helping to regulate the cortisol levels. The journal of that big ecology word, berberine has been shown to reduce stress-induced elevations in cortisol by regulating the adrenal gland function, oxidative stress. And then we've got the apple cider vinegar, stress response to cortisol, stress response and cortisol regulation is right there. All the resources are in the bottom left corner. If you want more information on those resources, I'll have those on the screens throughout. So let me know if you want a copy of that, not a problem. Then the other thing in this new pack that we just launched, the SVB pack, is the Slimmer Max. Two of the most important ingredients in there is the chromium and the carpose. The chromium helps with a study in diabetes technology and therapeutics investigated the effects of chromium supplementation on individuals with type 2 diabetes. The findings showed that chromium significantly improved insulin sensitivity and glycemic control. Another research published in the Journal of Nutrition found that chromium supplementation can help reduce fasting blood glucose levels. So that chromium 3 plus is a very unique formula that combines chromium, caprose, and the shilajit, which is a form of fulvic. It's not as potent. I never really suggest shilajit over fulvic because fulvic is so much better. But in here, this combination of those three ingredients are what makes Slimmer Max so incredibly important. Again, this also has the sensual ashwagandha, and then it has the agave insulin in it and Irish sea moss. So this is a very powerful addition to the berberine that's going to help shed those pounds, lower the cortisol, because as we talked on the cortisol call, the stress responses within your body really limit the ability for your body to release weight. We don't say lose weight around here. We say release weight because we definitely don't want to find it again, right? So the third product in the SVB pack is called Vitality. We covered this a little bit last week too. Here's a little bit of science behind that. Research in phytotherapy explored licorice root, which is one of the ingredients in Vitality. Impact on weight management. The study suggests that certain compounds in licorice root may help reduce the body fat mass. It can also help with cortisol regulation. Then we've got the organic green tea, which helps with weight loss. There's some more studies right there, and then cortisol regulation. Then we have the organic matcha tea that's in there. Again, weight loss, cortisol regulation right there. Although specific studies on matcha's direct effect on cortisol levels are limited, its high content of L-theanine an amino acid known for its calming effects, suggests potential indirect benefits in reducing stress and cortisol. So you can see here that we're really focusing, especially in today's world, on reducing those stress levels in the body. And so those three things are the baseline. This is like your base pack for your weight loss journey, for your drink to drop journey. All three of those come in there. And you get 12 $25 gift cards with that. Like, that is crazy. So you can use one on your next order. If you're brand new and you've never used one, you can give those out to friends and have them join you on the journey for accountability. But step 1, step 2, step 3 are all right there. And that is really all there is to it. But if you want to take it to the next level, there is an essential oil with that we carry that's called Adrenacrine. And these are the ingredients. It's got dillweed, lovage root, and peppermint. Peppermint's got a sedative. We talk about this on the calls with Donna, antispasmodic that may help soothe the anxiety. The root we're going to get to here in just a second. And dillweed, like, I didn't realize this about dillweed, but it has anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties that fight the free radical damage, which may lead to autoimmune disorders, heart disease, cancer, arthritis, premature aging, neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. We were just talking about that on one of our training calls. But this has been shown to lower those cortisol levels. Again, that fight or flight mode, getting your body under control. But if you're constantly stuck in that, you might need some emotional healing too, which is when our seasons of success from Go to Sauna might come in handy for you to do those daily devotionals. So this lovage root, I was really surprised to find out, this is one of the ingredients in the Adrenacrine essential oil. It's a study in the Journal of Natural Medicine explored the sedative effects of lovage root essential oil, and the findings showed that the lovage root oil had significant sedative properties, helping to calm the central nervous system and promote restful sleep. I don't know what the safety group is on this. I believe I saw it is a 2, but if you have kids that are constantly having out of control moments where they're throwing those fits, check on the safety group on this. But this would be a great oil to help that child calm himself down and rebalance and restructure that central nervous system that's causing them all of that anxiety. And another study evaluated the antispasmodic effects of this root. The results indicated that lovage root effectively reduced muscle spasms and cramps, think growing pains, provided release from gastrointestinal discomfort and anxiety. And then you've also got the emotional and energetic benefits of this also. And then we have ease. I don't know if you guys have, like, this is one of my go-to oils. I absolutely love ease oil. Sometimes when I'm eating, and I've narrowed it down to when I go out to eat and I have a salad and I don't know what's on that salad that makes me do that, but within 20 minutes I'm having my husband, or even 10 minutes, I'm having to have my husband pull into the nearest gas station and severe upset stomach, and I've got to get into that bathroom right away. When I take this ease essential oil, what I'll do is I'll put a couple drops on the back of my hand and lick it off, and then I'll put 2 drops underneath my belly button and rub that in, and my entire digestive system seems to reset itself, and it calms down whatever activity is going on from whatever was put on that lettuce to keep it fresh. I'm sure it's some sort of preservative. But in here we've got the cinnamon, we've got the peppermint, we've got rosemary, tea tree, cypress, and palmarosa. Donna talked about that Tuesday night on our essential oil call. So as you can see, that ease essential oil is a pretty important one. This one actually is in a bundle. The Adrenacrine is not in a bundle, but this one here is. And this one here is a Belly Detox SBV. You see the 3 products there that are your baseline drink to drop products. And then you can add on the Purge Tonic, which is excellent for gut health. We've talked about that on our parasite cleanses, but not really as it relates to gut health. And then you've got FatDetox, which we will talk about later this evening. And then we've got the E. So all of that for $179. Like, that's super cheap. Super, super cheap. So here's the science behind Ease essential oil. So cinnamon is just a broad range. Cinnamon is an excellent essential oil. I will sprinkle some around my house. I will sprinkle some in the garbage can to keep the flies and the gross things out of there. But as far as weight loss goes, cinnamon extract supplementation has been shown to help reduce body weight and visceral fat in obese mice by improving insulin sensitivity and increasing energy expenditure. In human studies, cinnamon supplementation resulted in significant reduction in body weight, BMI, waist circumference. So right there, if you are on a weight loss journey, Ease essential oil is going to be something that you're going to want to use every day, just rubbing that below your belly button. And if you've got gut health issues, that's going to be amazing. Also, again, you've got the cortisol regulation, and then we have peppermint. We have peppermint in other packs as a standalone essential oil, but it is in the Ease, and this really, you can really taste the cinnamon and the rosemary. It's a nice, that's pretty much what I taste when I take the Ease orally. But peppermint oil improves the exercise performance and respiratory function, which can indirectly support weight loss. Inhaling peppermint oil significantly reduces appetite and caloric intake, suggesting potential benefits for weight management. So if you're going to use the Ease as a part of your weight release, sorry, I said loss, didn't I? If you're going to use that as part of your weight release journey, what you're going to want to do is you want to put a couple drops on the back of your hand, lick that off, put a couple drops underneath your belly button, and then just inhale right from the bottle. Always be careful with your essential oils not to touch anywhere near the tip that the cap comes in contact with, because then you could contaminate the oil with some bacteria that doesn't belong there. Of course, cinnamon is excellent for antibacterial as well, but we still want to keep that a clean vessel. And again, we've got the references there from the Journal of Natural Science, Journal of Diabetes Science Technology, Journal of International Society on Sports Nutrition. There's tons of resources there that I use to pull this information. FatDetox. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this oil. This is a topical oil. It has pink grapefruit, which we're going to go a little bit deeper with here in the next one. Lemon, which we should be taking every day. Lemongrass, which is well known for its circulation boosting properties, as well as its ability to reduce the fluid retention. It's also an astringent and antiseptic properties that helps promote healthy, radiant skin. So applying FatDetox topically is going to be really good. It's got ginger root, cypress, and juniper berry. This is in that belly detox bundle that we talked about earlier. It's a FatDetox. So one thing that I do with my FatDetox essential oil is I will take my organic flannel castor oil pack, and I'll put about a tablespoon of the castor oil on the material, or just rub it on my belly and kind of spread that around, let that soak in all the way. I'll put about 4 to 5 drops of the FatDetox essential oil on top of that castor oil, and then I'll wrap that around my midsection. And I did this for 2 weeks straight. Actually, you know what? Denise and Kimberly, this might be something fun that we can do also this summer. Do like a fat wrap party, and everybody do this for 2 weeks straight and take measurements, because I lost 2.5 inches in 14 days using this as a way to help reduce that belly fat that we get as we age, especially, and apply a heating pad over that to really dive that down deep, and then just sleep with that pack on and then shower it off in the next morning. But that would be a fun drink to drop, or wrap to slim, or something like that. We'll have to come up with a fun name. That would be super fun. So let's get into this. Pink grapefruit. Years and years ago, there was a thing called the grapefruit diet. Remember that? Anybody remember that? Drop that in the chat if you remember. And you would eat a grapefruit before or after every meal. I can't remember what that exactly was, but here's the science behind that. So a study published in the Journal of Phytotherapy Research investigated the effects of grapefruit essential oil on weight management. And the research indicated that inhalation I mean, think about how good a grapefruit smells when you crack that peel open, right? You just get those oils that pop up and you inhale that, and it smells so good, so refreshing. But it can help reduce appetite and increase the fat breakdown, which supports weight loss and management. Another study in biofactors highlighted the compound nootkatone found in grapefruit. Nootkatone has been shown to stimulate the AMP activated protein kinase, AMPK, in the liver and skeletal muscles, which plays a key role in boosting the metabolism and physical performance. And then it's also got the fat dissolution and water retention. So research from the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry demonstrated that the essential oil components of grapefruit, including limonene and mycrine, have properties that may help dissolve fat and reduce water retention by enhancing the body's natural detoxification process. There we go, detoxing. Had to throw that in because I love detoxing. Moon is another essential oil that you guys probably were not thinking was going to be included tonight, but I think it's extremely important because we talk about the stress, right? But we haven't really talked about the hormonal aspect of losing weight and how that can kind of come into play and reduce your body's ability to release that weight from you. So moon essential oil is often associated with balancing those hormones and supporting menstrual health, and can indeed complement the Berberine ACV pack in several ways. One, hormone balancing, the regulation of hormonal fluctuation. Moon typically includes oils like clary sage, which it does, and has been traditionally used to balance those hormones, reduction of PMS symptoms, right? And also backing up, Slimmer also has properties to it that make you not crave and not crave chromium, especially. You won't be craving those sweets when you're PMSing. So adding moon to one of your packs or using that as part of your drink to drop journey is going to be really good to keep those hormones in balance. And then stress reduction. Stress is significant. We've talked about that. In losing weight, and essential oils like lavender and ylang ylang, commonly found in the moon, are known for their calming effects. And then it's got the mood regulation as well. So get yourself some moon essential oils if you do not have that on hand. So here's the science behind moon. Clary sage, a study published in the Journal of Phytotherapy Research, explored clary sage on cortisol levels and the mood in women undergoing stressful medical examinations. The results indicated that inhalation of clary sage, which is in moon, reduced the cortisol levels and improved the mood. Then we've got jasmine in there, and the National Product Communications investigated jasmine inhalation on mood and sleep patterns. And the study found that jasmine oil inhalation led to improvements in mood and reduced anxiety levels. And then you've got lavender. Everybody loves lavender. I've heard lavender referred to as the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. It's like the first go to your frontline essential oil. And I think it's the lavender, Donna said, that enhances the effectiveness of everything else, which is synergy. And so having lavender in there gives it a synergistic effect and makes everything more powerful. When things work together, it's not each of them being more powerful, it's they're more powerful together, much like a great team like we have here. We're all more powerful when we're working together. So there is that. So these packs come right up here. The top left is the Belly Detox one that we've talked about a couple times tonight. That's got the Ease, the Fat Detox, and the Purge Tonic. The Parasite Cleanse, which if you've heard me talk before, please never ever do a parasite cleanse without doing a liver cleanse first, which there we go on the right. And the reason for that is parasite cleanses take skill or take open detox pathways. And if those detox pathways are not open and the parasites are trying to die off and they can't get out, they will bury deeper into the body to where it's harder to get them out the second time. So it's really important to be very serious when you're doing a parasite cleanse and make sure you always start with the liver detox. So the liver detox has that lemon essential oil. We spoke briefly on that. It's got the peppermint, and then it has HepaDetox. We did not get into that one tonight because we've talked about that one several times when we do our liver cleanses. I'm kind of feeling a liver cleanse coming up soon. I've got several people interested. So if that's something that interests you too, let me know. We can really just amp up that Berberine ACV. And you see that pack, it's got the berberine, it's got the Vitality, Slimmer Max, it's got Soul Superfood, which is incredible. And then it has my favorite, fulvic acid. It's got the HepaDetox, the lemon, and the peppermint. And those are full-size bags, y'all. Those are full-size bags. And Soul, think about having to buy each one of those herbs or vegetables to put into a smoothie every morning. Half the fruit would go bad before you could drink it all. And this is a concentrated form of it in a powder that drink the green every day. Drink the green. You should be drinking the green every day anyway. And then there is the lymphatic detox. We did not get into the L-Stimulate essential oil tonight, but we will cover that again more, and we'll go over the lymphatic detox. That's a part of your detox pathway. And like Will said on a call earlier, you know, your cardiovascular has a pump, your lungs have a pump, but your lymphatic system does not have a pump other than you getting off your fanny, taking a walk, doing some jumps, getting those knees high in the air, really getting moving, jumping up and down, using the dry brush. There is a dry brushing technique PDF that is available to you. So whoever invited you to the call tonight, make sure to reach out for them and ask for the lymphatic how-to PDF, and it will show you how to detox your lymphatic system. Now you can do that on your own without the oil, but the oil really enhances the effectiveness of that detoxing through that lymphatic system. And if you've got swelling in your feet, if you've got swelling in your hands by the end of the day, or if it's really hot out, your lymphatic system is not working very well. And here's another thing too that you can check. Next, when we get done with this call, I'm going to post 2 posts in the group tonight. And nobody's going to know what the first post is going to be. In the first post, I'm going to put pit or puff. And whoever's on the call tonight, all you do is answer one word. And here's how you find that answer. Go into the bathroom mirror, raise both of your hands, kind of clasp your hands together and put them behind your head, kind of like you're getting x-rayed at the airport. And if your armpits are puffy instead of a pit, you have got some stagnation in your lymphatic system that needs to be addressed. And so get the PDF, start doing that before you get in the shower. Heck, do it when you get in the shower. Even if you don't have the oil, just start brushing, following those directions, and start brushing, getting that lymphatic system moving. So when I put pit or puff, only the people on the call tonight are going to know what we're talking about. Okay, that'll be our little secret for those that took the time to be on the call tonight. So there you go. And this one here, it comes with a detox brush. Now both HBN and I think Go to Sauna, I know Go to Sauna has the L-Stimulate, but I know that HBN has an L-Stimulate bundle. So for $5 more, you get that detox, that dry brush. So that's a no-brainer for me, unless you already have a dry brush, then you don't need that extra $5. You can just get the oil. But I love that they offer that with a dry brush on there also. So when you buy one of these packs, if you are an existing customer, put one of these packs that you fall in love with tonight on an auto ship, and you will automatically get this essential oil, which again, in Alexandria's passion for people and her love of healing, this is really an important oil for your children, especially if they've been to the doctor and put on any 10-day regimen to make them feel better, if you know what I'm saying. Again, this is not medical advice. I do want to put that disclaimer out there, but this essential oil is very supportive to help put those babies' bodies back into alignment after they've been put on one of those 10-day regimens. Like if they've got an ear situation or a throat situation or whatever, that they need that 10-day with, this Tox Be Gone is going to be absolutely beneficial for them. It has the Palmarosa, which has been studied for its liver protective. Let's protect those babies' livers. It's got the lemon, which if you're doing the liver detox, that's going to push that bile out of the liver if you do that first thing in the morning. But it's also anti-infectious. It's the #1 essential oil to kill bacteria. Dillweed has a strong antimicrobial properties, which was in one of our other products for fighting pathogens. It's known its ability to inhibit or kill multiple strains of bacteria and fungi. And then peppermint, again, there we go, antiviral, antimicrobial properties, and is very liver supportive too. So let's get those babies well. If you've got that 100 CV auto ship going, if you're brand new and you do a 100 CV order, it's going to be automatically added to your order. You don't have to do anything special. But if you are an existing account, you will need to make sure that you put that on auto ship. And since we're talking about Go to Sauna, I did want to throw this in. I put some of this See the Big Picture oil on before the call started because of everything that's been going on. Since our house went on the market, we're surely being hit. So prayers would be appreciated. But for $69, you're going to get all 4 of those oils. And that See the Big Picture is so amazing. Donna and I did a call on that earlier this month. Or I guess maybe it was the end of May, maybe. I can't remember now. But anyway, that's a great combo for $70. And if you want more learning and more product knowledge, every Wednesday at 2 o'clock Central, noon Pacific time, the Health Queens, Coach Kimberly and Coach Denise, have a 3-step to success drink to drop program. It's called the Weekly Buzz. It's really fun. Lots of testimonies shared on that. And such a great call right after this. If the business part of what I've talked about tonight interests you at all, I highly suggest you take 30 minutes and just be a fly on the wall. Join this Zoom and just see if Heart and Body Naturals might not be something that could add an extra $50, $500, $5,000 to your bank account every month. And not making income claims either. I know I work very hard for my income here, but the beauty of it is I haven't been able to work very much in the past couple weeks, but my income has continued. And that's the beauty of this industry. So if that interests you at all, hop on that One Team, One Dream hangout. Go on the pass code is Go One Team. What do we have next? Okay. There you go. Thank you for joining us this evening. I am going to stop the recording. Again, my name is Tina Heuerman. We're here every Thursday at 7 o'clock Central and would love to have you and bring a guest next time. Let's kind of share this knowledge. Let's don't keep it all to ourselves because that's kind of selfish. So let's make it a goal next week to bring some guests to the calls and get them plugged into these amazing trainings that we get to put together. And there we go. And thank you so much for joining us this evening.